Watch out, there's a car there. Okay, keep going. Oh. Okay, go on. You got your driving test booked?
Yeah.
How long left?
4 days.
Alright guys, here's the deal. During this driving test, you'll see 16 key moments pop up in white text just before they happen. Each one could be a minor fault, a serious fault, or a bit of top tier good driving. Think you can spot which is which? I'm leaving it to you to decide. Stick around till the end. Just before I break you all down with the learner, you'll find the full list of answers. The answers will also be in the description of this video.
Hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this week's mock test we have Huzaifa. Yeah. So just like all the other learners, I've never met Huzaifa before. He's here for me to assess his driving to find out if I think he's ready for his actual driving test or not. You got your driving test booked?
Yeah.
How long left?
4 days.
Okay, so basically, even if I think your driving is no good, you can't change your test, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, have you had a test before?
No.
Okay.
It's my first time.
Your first time. Okay guys, any of you that are interested in featuring in one of these mock test videos and want me to assess your driving, all you need to do is drop us a message on Instagram at DGN Driving. Right, ready?
Yeah, right.
Right then Huzaifa, if you could move off when you're ready. Just before we move off, tell me a bit about your driving. How many lessons have you had?
I had 7 lessons. I have been driving in Pakistan for 5 to 6 years. I only had taken 7 lessons.
Okay.
I'll take 2 more tomorrow.
Okay, and how's your driving here? Do you feel it's your test ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel.
Okay.
I feel like.
Right, we'll find out now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right, move off when you're ready. Obviously, Huzaifa hasn't driven this car before, guys. Do you know how electronic parking brake works?
Yeah. I know.
Oh, cool. Carry on then. At the end of the road, if you could turn left, please. Turn right, please. Okay, go on. So how long you been driving in Pakistan, did you say?
5 years.
5 years. Have you done any other driving in the UK apart from your lessons?
No.
A quick break here guys. For those of you that are learning to drive, make sure to download the Ultimate Driving Course app. It's basically like having me as your instructor. There's a video covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. Just watch the relevant video before each lesson and enter the car with the correct knowledge. No more wasting valuable lesson time parked up. On average, it'll save around 15 to 20 minutes per lesson, helping you learn quicker and save money on driving lessons. It's available to download on both Android and iOS.
At the mini roundabout, 10 left please.
On a side note, before you go for your test, make sure your phone is either on silent or switched off.
Okay, we're going to do the independent driving part of the test now. If you could follow signs to Dudley for me, please.
Dudley. Okay.
Yeah. Watch out for this car there. Okay, keep going. Okay, wait for this car to pass. That's it. Come off in that lane. That's it. Keep going. Now when it's safe, then move over to the left. Following the signs, yeah, please.
I forgot.
They're coming up after this, after the bend. Dudley or Sedgley is the same way too, yeah?
Okay. I got confused after the car. I didn't see the signs.
You know which way you're going, yeah?
No, I really don't know.
Oh, straight ahead, second exit. Stop here and reverse into any one of these bays, please. You done? You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, has your instructor's car got a camera?
No.
No. Okay. So you stop when you hear the noise, yeah, but try and go on what you can see around your car as well. So if you get out the car and have a look now, tell me what you think of the gap behind it.
Okay, I know my fire.
At this roundabout, turn right, take the third exit, please. And park up anywhere safe on the left. Thank you, and move off when you're ready. And if you could just park up on the left in this bay here.
That's the end of the test. Here are the answers. Point 1 was a minor fault as he had third gear instead of first, but sorted it. Point 2 was good positioning and judgment when turning right at the crossroads. Point 3 was a minor fault for steering too early. Point 4 was a serious fault for positioning too much to the right. Point 5 was a serious fault for judgment as he didn't realise the oncoming car was going straight on. Point 6 was a minor fault for driving too much to the right hand side of the road. Point 7 was a good reaction to the traffic lights changing. Point 8 was a serious fault for observations. He didn't look to the right at all before entering that mini roundabout. Point 9 was a serious fault for driving over the spiral marking after entering the roundabout, which meant we were in the wrong lane. Point 10 was a serious fault as he tried to change lanes when there was a car next to us. Point 11 was a minor fault for the signal. We didn't need it there. Point 12 was a minor fault for lane discipline. Point 13 was a minor fault for not checking out the back and over his right shoulder enough during the manoeuvre. He only did that once. Point 14 was a serious fault for sticking out the bay. Point 15 was a serious fault for not moving over to the left in time when exiting the roundabout. We affected the car next to us. Finally, point 16 was a serious fault for driving too slow and holding up the traffic behind whilst looking for a safe place to park up at. We talk about these faults in more detail during this feedback.
Okay. How do you think that went?
No,
Sorry?
I did some major mistakes.
Major mistakes?
Yeah.
Any idea what they were?
There were, first of all, when I had to turn right, and there was a car coming. I didn't see it, and you stopped the car.
Yeah.
That was a major. I think.
Yeah, that is a difficult crossroad because it's not in line. It's staggered. You see, yeah. So with that, basically your positioning, you went too much to the right. All your other crossroads that we did, they were good. Yeah. So you know how to do crossroads, but just be careful. If the crossroad is staggered, that means not in line. Make sure you don't position too far to the right. You positioned so much to the right, you were blocking the oncoming cars. And then that guy, he had no choice but to give you way. Yeah, he had to give you way. He was letting you go, but then you hesitated, and then he was under pressure. People behind him were horning. Then when, in the end, when you decided to go, it wasn't safe. So there were two serious faults there for your positioning, and then when you decided you got too close to the car. Okay, so two on the same thing. Yeah, and then. Again, you did the next serious fault that came in pairs as well. So you know that roundabout when I asked you to follow signs to Dudley. Yeah. So there was spiral markings. Have you done them before? Do you know what they are?
Spiral marking? No.
No, that's what you need to work on. So you know when you enter a roundabout, when the new marking appears, you've got to keep to the left of that. Yeah. Okay. So I'll send you a link to one of the videos that I've done. It's on YouTube. Yeah. 4 spiral markings, because I'll watch that will help you, because you've only got 4 days left until you test. You're driving there at a decent standard, but like I said, at that roundabout you went over the marking, so you were in the wrong lane, and then you entered it good, but then when that marking came, you went over to that side. You shouldn't have done that, and then the car was about to overtake you, and then you looked, but you started steering this way. If it's not safe, you know that. Only change lanes when it's safe. If you're not sure, don't do it. Okay. So there was two, one for the marking and then the other one for your observations there. Okay. Yeah, the bay parking. The position, obviously, I made you get out of the car just so you could realise yourself. Sometimes in the car, when you're sitting in the car, you can't.
I didn't see from this minute.
Okay. But also look over your right shoulder outside the car. Normally I'll give reference points out there to check how far you are from the curb. Observations were good when you started. You did look all around, but then after that, you were just staring in the camera.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I was looking in.
Looking there and the camera. There's two. So what you should be doing is you should be looking over your shoulder and the back. Not to be there. Show me how. Show me how. Yes. And your shoulder again. You only did that once. You did that once, and the rest of the time your head was just here.
When I was reversing.
In general, your mirrors are good. Okay. On the maneuver I'm talking about. Okay. You know, on these roundabouts, especially when you're turning right, there's a weakness there. Okay. So you know, you said you got some lessons booked with your instructor. You say you want to do some big roundabouts turning right. So what you're supposed to do. So say if you're taking exit number 3. So count the exits. As soon as you get to exit number 2, check your mirrors, signal, and start to move over. You're not moving over. What you're doing, you're going past second exit. When you get into number 3, then you're coming over, and then you're staying to the right. Did you see in the last one there was a car there? Because it looks as if you're going back around or something. Okay, so your positioning when exiting round a big roundabouts, when turning right, when you exit your positions, you're sticking too much to the right, and that kept happening. So I've marked that as a serious fault. Especially in the last one, we affected a car. You noticed a car there in the end, didn't you? Okay, so but if you had moved over on the roundabout, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, so you definitely need to practice right turns at big roundabouts. And then just now when I asked you to park up in a safe place,
I took too long.
That's fine. You could have, even if you don't stop, it's not a problem. But as you were looking for a space to park up at, because there was lots of bends there. When I asked you to park up, there was a spot between the yellow lines there. Okay.
I didn't notice.
And you didn't notice that. But then it's okay. You carried on. It's not a problem. But what was your speed like? What was happening with your speed?
It was fluctuating.
You were under 20 miles an hour. And did you see the traffic behind you? So we held up the traffic there. Okay. So that was a serious fault for your speed. Okay. But overall, your driving was of a decent standard. You are capable of passing a driving test, But like I said, you do need to make sure you pay attention, work hard on these roundabouts. Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. Like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.